and welcome to a new portion of the Movie Pitch Reviews. This is the Blu-ray rundown, more or less, where I give a full, as best as I can, of the quality of a Blu-ray to the features and everything like that. And with Christmas being last week, I got a lot of shit to go through, so hopefully within the next couple weeks I'll have a lot of these for you to enjoy, and I'll try to get them out as quick as possible. But since it was for Christmas, I would like to start this off with reviewing the new Black Christmas Blu-ray. For those of you who don't know, this was made by Bob Clark in 1974. It can be construed as being the starter of the slasher films, even though Halloween is, because it was a little bit more notable. But this movie really started it out. But unfortunately, it just didn't have a wide enough audience to really make it known. It wasn't until years passed with VHSs and multiple DVD releases that it became well known among horror fans and just movie fans in general. The gist of the story is a college town of Bedford is receiving an unwelcome guest this Christmas. As the residents of a sorority house pie cap is sick, prepare for the festive season, a demonic stranger begins to stalk the house. And as a series of grisly, obscene phone calls start to plague the residents of the sorority, and soon they will each meet their fate in at the hands of this psychotic intruder. That's the gist of it. You've probably heard a lot about that in other films. In fact, this film inspired a lot of movies in that aspect, including like When a Stranger Calls and other films along that line. But it also has some, if you're familiar with Nightmare on Elm Street, it stars John Saxon as the main police officer in this. But since I'm not really trying to keep this as a movie review itself, I'll skip that part and go straight to the Blu-ray itself. As a Blu-ray, I'd say if you're a fan of the movie, it's the only reason to buy this. And if you don't have the DVD already. Because last year, I believe, was when they came out with the special edition released by Critical Mass. And that is pretty much identical to what this is. And I'm pretty sure the print that they used to make this Blu-ray was actually the print that they remastered for that. And if you've seen that DVD or you own that DVD, you know the quality of that wasn't that great to begin with. So this isn't like fantastic on a Blu-ray scale. In fact, it's lacking in almost every aspect of a Blu-ray. But it is far superior to the DVD itself. A lot of the grain is out of it that was in the DVD, but a lot of grain still, because the print itself is pretty washed out and worn. But that's to be expected with a film that's over 30 years old. And as far as the colors aren't really vibrant. They didn't really do high-end, top-notch transfer on this one, but I wasn't expecting that, actually. Maybe in years to come, the movie will actually get another release, but as of right now, I don't think so. As far as like DVD, Blu-ray supplements, it's identical to what's on the most recent DVD release, which I am disappointed because Critical Mass had a DVD release probably 2000, somewhere around there. It was a full screen version of the flick. That was a downfall, but it did have audio commentary, which this one does not. But you do have a nice like midnight screening type thing, Q&A after they had watched the movie. You got a Q&A with director Bob Clark, actor John Saxon, and I think the composer to the movie. But you also get some like a new documentary called 12 Days of Black Christmas. There's 2 original scenes with a new vocal soundtrack. And there's just scattered interviews on there. Nothing really spectacular. They are up converted So technically they are displaying in widescreen, or I mean high definition, but it's not true high def. Um, the menus are animated, if that's anything for you, but long story short, and I said it earlier, if you do not own this movie on DVD, VHS, or anything like that, and you have the Blu-ray technology, buy this disc. And even if you have it and you're a fan of the movie, pick it up because it'll be well worth it. I expect to see more from Critical Mass in the future, and hopefully their next release will be a little bit better than this one, because, and I was actually looking around on High Def Digest, this actually got out of 5 stars on HD Quality 2, and the Halloween Blu-ray got a 1.5. And actually, I'll get on that when I review that movie, but that movie looks many times better than this one, but this movie is still one of my favorites, and it definitely belongs in a Blu-ray collection for the horror fans out there, so if you get a chance, check it out. Well, that's going to do it for this. Hope you all enjoyed it, and stay tuned for when I do reviews and rundowns for Resident Evil Extinction, Shudder, Jumper, Untraceable, Batman Begins, and of course Dark Knight, and many others along the way. Hopefully I'll cover up all my collection, and I might even go back and do some on the Dead HD format to figure out, to see if there's any that may be future coming out on Blu-ray, and the differences in the qualities of them, which I can do with Transformers, because I do have the Blu-ray and the HD of that. So see you next time.